To see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys.
Alexander off the inbound, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now Nembhard, pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam can in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Lets it go from 11. The shot by Turner, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Screen by Siakam. Halliburton right side. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Shoots over Dort. He gets it in there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Dort jacks up a 3. Holmgren can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 1. Indiana moving it around. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now here's Dort. Still yet to score. For 3, Holmgren. Nembhard grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
On the wing, Williams. From deep. It's Dort on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Shepard.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
There's Williams. Nails the 16-footer.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now, here's Toppin. Sinks that one from the post.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Wiggins against Toppin. And it's Wiggins missing. Indiana leading by 3. Here's McConnell. And he gets the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Williams. Toppin pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
For 3, Siakam. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Williams finds Caruso. This one for 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 10. Outside Mathurin. At the top of the key, Toppin. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits back iron. Halliburton against Wallace. Misses in close.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Caruso, the pass to Williams. For 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here comes your Thunder Girl.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. Turner with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a
side. Dort. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Now, here is Halliburton. A new 14 for Indiana. Mathurin for 3. Goes back up. And the shot no good, a bit short. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams can't hit. Pacers leading by 13. Toppin with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Now here's Turner. Still scoreless. Pulls up. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist from Mathurin. Mathurin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mathurin. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
1:36 left now here in the second. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age, and the sky's the limit. Mason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Pass to Holmgren. The three. Dort, left side. Williams looking over the floor. Lock at 6. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Wallace. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Nemard with it. Wallace is there. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Nemard's got his second basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Mathurin, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Here's Holmgren. And a missed layup. And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, if they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they'd put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now and keep the pressure off of a Game 7.
Absolutely. They played it even so far, but to win.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
Thunder trailing by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Turner. Nesmith with the ball. He's against Williams.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Neesmith, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Hartenstein. He's got 6.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Turner. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Turner. 9 points for Siakam.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Holmgren against Turner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Neesmith with the ball. He's against Williams. Back to Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Under trailing by 12. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
And so it's Indiana with it. At one point, they led by 16. Siakam outside. Holmgren against Turner. Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 3rd assist on the night. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Halliburton right side. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. Under trailing by 9. Dort passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Some heads up. Ball there from Dort.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Turner against Hartenstein. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Halliburton against Williams. Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 15.
Just a great job of Halliburton finding his way to the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 10. Over Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander can get it to go. And it's Halliburton penetrating. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Shot clock at 5 with the fadeaway. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana leading by 13. Siakam, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Wallace.
This is foul. Shepard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. No good on the quick three. He hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Indiana shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shepard at the line for 1.
And that one misses. Thunder trailing by 17. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got his second basket of the night. And here's McConnell. Shoots over Caruso. Can't hit from the elbow. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mathurin misses off the right iron. Pass to Caruso. Now Williams, defended by Mathurin. That shot off, and so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Halliburton.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
There's McConnell. 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 12. Down low. Power down with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. McConnell scanning the floor. On the wing, Walker. Over Wiggins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Wallace against Halliburton. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Wallace misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Halliburton. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And a change for the Pacers. Nemhard's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. That one is no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Catherine, good. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 16. Halliburton outside. Catherine with the ball. Dort covering. And Nemhard has it in the corner. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Indiana.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Wiggins. Dort misses. And here's Indiana. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Nemhard, the pass to Toppin. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin can't get it to go. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 18. Here's Toppin. And the shot is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to end the drought. Second chance effort and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Over Hartenstein. The shot by Turner no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And Dort gets it to go.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Now Halliburton. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam, high post. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 15.
And they came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance. And it'll go down as a crucial Game 5 win for Indiana.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this win will put them right on the cusp of the championship. They'll be holding a 3-2 lead with 2 shots to win the title.
Yeah, and it looks like they're fully prepared to get the job done in Game 6. This was no fluke performance tonight. This was a team asserting itself and showing it has the ability to rise up when the stakes are at their absolute height.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, Nembhard, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 feet away. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.